I'm good. Good morning. I'm so glad to be here. Hello, Wildcats.
All right, so I'm going to screen share the pledges. I'm sure that you know, but if you don't, I'm going to screen share them. So you can take the kids through the pledges, and then we'll talk to you about some stuff. All right. So
Sounds
here
good.
is the screen share of the pledges, and then you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, guys, so let's go with the Kids at Hope pledge. I am a kid at Hope. I am talented, smart, and capable of success. I have dreams for the future, and I will climb to reach those goals and dreams every day. Now, teachers, staff, please join me for this. The Treasure Hunter's Pledge. As an adult and a treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all the talents, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success, no exceptions.
All right, great job. Okay, so let's get to the questions. And it's kind of just a little bit of catching up. So let's start with the thing that's kind of on everybody's mind, what we're all going through right now, what we're all dealing with, which is the quarantine. So first off, how you holding up? What are your thoughts on the quarantine? And what's the first thing you want to do when the quarantine's lifted?
Well, I think the only thing that I want to do once this ends up, it's just going somewhere outdoors and having some fun with friends. Sometimes I go and take some walks or go for a run, but enjoying with friends and sharing with friends is something that I missed a lot.
I agree, me too. All right, so what about your class? What are they up to this week?
Well, my class is working very hard on math now. I'm trying to keep communicating with them as much as I can and as much as they can too. Um, I have received lots of um, messages from them that I really appreciate, and I have received tons of well done work too. So it seems that we're all improving and having a good time in our Google Classroom and Khan Academy accounts.
That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of tie your hands a little bit with this question because I'm taking one answer away, which is the answer that we all would give, I'm sure. But what is the thing that you miss most about being in school and you can't say the kids? What other than that,
Okay.
just being in the physical school?
Okay, it's difficult because I was actually going to say the kids, but if it's not the kids, I think I miss my routine. I miss my routine. I spend almost all my day at school since very early in the morning till very late because I enjoy being in multiple activities in the school. So I would say that I miss my routine, but I also miss all the kids' games a lot.
I agree. There's just something, I'm of the school that like, I'm glad that we're all getting this like extra training on technology and all that stuff. I still am very much, nothing's like being in school. There's no replacement for that if you're a teacher. And I'm with you. All right. So you, my friend, I'm sure you know, were a Star Award recipient. So I would like to give you this time to, kind of have your moment on the podium to just say your thoughts on receiving the Star Award, what it means to you, and what I won't explain it any further. This is your moment to talk about your feelings about receiving that.
Well, thank you for this this space. So I would just say that it was really surprising to me. Sometimes when you are dedicated to school and you are working normally, you do not expect this kind of awards because you are already doing your work and you're doing something that you do daily. So when I first got it, I was really surprised and I felt so glad to have it. I think that feeling appreciated and having this opportunity to see that there's people appreciating what you're doing, and people thinks that you are making an impact on your school. It's such a great opportunity to be grateful for the opportunities that you have to. And I would just say that, yeah, it's an award for me, and I really appreciate that. I'm so grateful for that too. But it's something that we all have worked for, and uh, it's an honor to work with all these people that I work with, talking about staff, the teachers, um, also my students. And if I am getting an award, it's because I love to serve, and every single part of my service is uh, just for them. And I'm trying to do as much as I can for them. And I don't know, I'm just so glad to have this award. It really warms my heart.
Well, certainly well deserved. I know that, just speaking personally, I couldn't have survived Tonto Creek without you. You served as someone that, you know, I look to as a leader in terms of leading by example. And I'm like, okay, you know, you got to keep up with Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez is doing things. He's busy. You want to keep that same kind of energy. So you were always a source of inspiration for me in that way. And you had such a crazy year that it's kind of fitting that it ended that way. You know, the whole thing's been crazy for everybody, but yours in particular, I think it was really, really fitting that it ended with an award. Was that you were the first person that I met at Whittier, like the first teacher. You know, when I came in, you were the only one that was there. And you set the tone for me for how the school was going to be, like what kind of people were going to be there, how you're supposed to treat people. Like, you were my first sort of, you know, interaction with the school, and it was a tremendous one. You treated my son well, and that to me set the tone for, you know, I try and be as kind as I can anyway, but you know, when you go somewhere, you're like, okay, what do people like here? You set the tone for that, and it was an amazing tone, and I appreciate that, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you very much.
Yeah, well, thank you for saying that, but we're all part of this. I wish we could all have a Star Award every year, but well, I am so glad to be part of this, and I'm so glad to be part of Whittier and this wonderful staff. And I just want to say that I enjoy every part of these 2 years that I've been working there, and I hope there's going to be more wonderful moments there. And I hope to serve even more.
I'm sure there will be, and I'm sure you'll be a big reason why there are. Okay, two things, and then I'll get you out of here. The first thing is something I stole from another show that I watched. But if you had a rainbow over your head, what would you want that rainbow to say? And some examples are: Miss McCrayton said determination, Miss Mitchell said hello, Miss Whittier, Coach V said you never regret being kind. I was thinking of Miss Briefman, not Miss, because she's been at Whittier for so long. Miss Briefman said, you know, kind and compassionate person. So if the first thing someone's going to see as they walk up to you would be this rainbow over your head, what would you want it to say?
I would say share all your love. Share all your love.
That's a good one. I like it. All right. Lastly, your message to the kids. Go ahead and tell the kids whatever you got to say to them.
Well, I just want to say that I know this is a rough time for everybody, but I just want to tell you that this is not going to last forever. It's just going to end up in a certain point. And I just want you to enjoy and learn from all of these times. And I just want to let you know also that I miss you a lot, that you are the most important thing and the reason why we are teachers. And we're going to be waiting for you at Whittier, and we're going to see you soon. Enjoy your families, enjoy your friends, and use technology to stay communicated with everyone.
You're amazing. We're very lucky to have you at Whittier. We realized that at the beginning of the year, we didn't have you for a little bit, how lucky we actually are to have you. So thanks very much for your time, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Franklin.
All right, take it easy.